Well, hello everybody. Here we are again. It's Transwest Live. My name is Brad Nerhus and I'm the Prevost rep here. And today we're going to look at this original 2014 Emerald luxury coach on an X3 shell built by Prevost. It's a Prevost conversion. This coach has only got, I think, 35,000 miles on it. Of course, these things are made to go 1,000,000 miles. They use this particular shell. Prevost uses a version of this shell for their over-the-road buses and for their entertainer division. In fact, it's a preferred ride by those folks because of the different things that we'll point out here. You know, wheelbase being one of them. Very smooth ride. So if your style of RVing in North America is to do a lot of touring, this one could fit the bill for you. So we'll start out inside today because it's a little warm outside, and I got the generator running right now, and we got some air conditioning going on in here. So why don't we go back to the back and I'll show you what this coach has 2 slides, and when you go back there you'll see that it's got a nice big walk-in closet in the back. It's also what they call a super slide. So it'll be a nice and roomy stateroom when we get back there. Here we are. I've got the shades closed in here, but super slide is here all the way down to there. So you've got these nice nightstand type deals on either side. It's a queen size bed. Nice big walk-in closet. The coach has 2 satellite systems on it. And here's a nice TV for the stateroom. This does open up for a little storage behind there. One thing you'll notice too is we have a lot of upgrades on this particular coach that didn't come with it. One being Sonos sound bars throughout for your entertainment. Samsung TVs are upgraded from what was originally in it. Then the closet, this nice big walk-in closet. It's got a couple drawers in there too. Got that, okay. We put a sink here with a medicine cabinet. Usually it's 2 people in the coach. So here in the bath area, this pocket door will close off here, and you've got a sink, shower, and other facilities here. It's a nice size shower. I'm 6'2". One thing about this X3 shell, you got more headroom in here. It's taller. You get more headroom in here than you do in the H or most other coaches. So it gives you that kind of a residential feel. Coach has 4 roof airs. This controls roof air number 3, and then of course 4 is in the stateroom. 2 is in the salon, and 1 would be in the cab area. So we've got them running right now, and like I said, I got the generator running, so you know you might be able to hear that or maybe not. But nice sized medicine cabinet. It's well lit. This is your slide control, and we'll show you how we're going to button this coach up at the end of the video. So you'll see how the slides work. They're electric slides. They're engineered and built by Prevost. Very reliable. So again, you got a pocket door here, pocket door here, pocket door here. You can create all kinds of space in this hallway area. By the way, this is a Bosch washer dryer. Bosch is a very good name. People like this because they're nice and quiet when they run. And there's only so many square inches of space in anybody's bus, and how we utilize this space is hopefully, you know, these things are, when you're going down the road in them, they're very usable with 2 slides. You can access things. They're just a very comfortable, solid hardwood floor. Moving into the galley. Some storage space here. And then here we have adjustable shelving for more pantry. This coach at the Galley also has a slide out, which you might want to point out there for additional space. It'll come all the way out. Of course, it's motorized. And then you can put it away or not, you know, whenever you're. This coach has got a solid wood feel to it. It is solid wood cabinetry. So, and then the floor is a really nice hardwood floor also. It's got baseboard heaters. It's got full extension drawers. Got a Corian sink. Corian on the Corian throughout here. 2-burner cooktop. This has an extra filter on it for drinking water, and then when we get outside we can see the plumbing bay and the holding tanks and so forth. You can see what's going on there. So it's a very comfortable coach. Residential refrigerator, Gen Air. Nice and clean. With 35,000 miles on this coach, you can tell it's hardly been used. I mean, it's got a lot of life left in it. You can see a lot of North America in this coach for a long time if you want to. Ice maker with freezer. The Salon floor plan's a little different. We've got this angled TV here, the Sonos soundbar, a little bit of storage up there. I mean, that's important. You want to take stuff with you, you know. These drawers pull out. So with that angled TV, what we did in the salon area is we made it so the passenger seat could turn around and be very comfortable and a nice distance from the TV. And this table will slide forward and back. It will go in and out very easily. It's got nice comfortable leather furniture. Another upgrade we did is we made the Crestron a whole lot simpler to use. And when we get outside, I'll show you the Lion's lithium entry lithium battery pack that we installed in here. So it's got some really nice upgrades that way too. Up in the dash area, there's some storage in through here for maps and whatnot, or whatever. I mean, people are creative with their storage, that's for sure. This has an addition with a Garmin GPS. my iPad. So it's a Prevost dash, and here what we're talking about the Crestron system. This can tell you what our systems, what's going on with our systems, with our holding tanks, what our battery levels are, what we've got going on with inverters and so forth. If I go to lighting, I can do each light individually. The camera might not be picking that up, but I can do master off, and it'll turn all the lights off. You'll turn around, you'll see all the lights going off. And then I can go master on, and all the lights will come on. Climate, you've got two different choices with the climate. Like I said earlier, you've got wall-mounted pads that will turn on each one of the four air conditioners, or you can do it from your Crestron. The shades, you can do them all individually, or you can open and close all of them. We have the awnings out on this coach right now because it is a warm day here in Colorado when we're going to go outside in a minute. So that works that, and then back to home. You've got 3 TVs. There's one outside that we're going to look at. Satellite, Apple TV, radio, and home. Stateroom, same thing. Salon, that's back in the bedroom, same thing. So that's part of the automation.
Amazing in-show moments, behind-the-scenes footage, live performances, all come to life in a way you only imagined before. Plus, you can
How did I do that?
Personalized Pandora station based on the artists you love. And hear over 100 extra channels filled with ad-free music for every mood or occasion. Get your first 6 months.
I turned the TV on. Bear with me for a second.
$33 per month, plus fees and taxes.
It has XM radio too. I hit that button by accident, but it does have XM radio, and that was the advertisement for XM. Anyway, driving. I'm going to sit down here and watch you bring the camera over here. There's some things here that are pretty nice. It's got Prevost tire pressure management system. It's got a Garmin GPS that was added after, along the way. Both mirrors, top and bottom mirror, are adjustable. It's got an onboard fire suppression system that will activate in your engine compartment and your generator compartment. The dash is nice and simple. So to turn on, to move these blinds, tap, up they go, tap it once, up they go, tap it twice. That's really nice when you're driving into the sun. And they'll go down all the way too if you want them to. Plus it has blackout shades too that will come down. What makes this a little bit, what makes this very desirable is the ride. I can't show you the ride in this video, but I sure would like you to come and test drive one. And you'll know right away if you're in something different. You're in something different when you do that. Prevost has built a 100-year reputation of building buses. They're getting ready to celebrate their 100th year anniversary here in next year. So that says a lot. They've been around a long time. They've got an excellent reputation, and Emerald is very excited about the opportunity to work on this platform and build these coaches for you guys. So we've had a brief look at the inside of this bus. Let me take the keys, turn the generator off. This is this button right here, I think. There we go. Well, actually, what I'm going to do before we do that is I'm going to run the slides in, because we're going to go outside here in a minute. And it'll be easier to show you some of the stuff on the outside with the slides in. So with the Prevost bus, these are electric slides. I like putting the slides in with the engine running. Oh, I went my microphone. And we'll go back to the back and do the rear slide first. Once you go in front of me here, and they can see how smooth this slide comes in. Like I said, they're electric slides. There's no hydraulics on this coach. So it's got a button here that I'm holding in right now. The air seal is being evacuated, and there comes the slide. That's pretty simple, wasn't it? So you can see you can access everything except your rear closet. You'd have to go over the bed to get to that, but other than that, it's got really, really nice accessibility. And when we put the front slide in, you'll see that you'll be able to get through that as well. This table's in the out position right now, so you're going to have to come through here when I put the slide in. That button to do that is right here. It's the same thing. Seal evacuating. It's attention to detail. From any point of view you look at it. Whether it be slide rooms, whether it be the foundation of the coach, which is the proven Prevost shell, X3 shell, stainless steel, by the way, or the way Emerald builds it, in terms of how the plumbing is run, how the wiring is run. The cabinetry is, some people like the laminate look, and some people like the wood look. This particular coach has got a real nice homey feel to it, kind of a Western feel, and we hope you like it, and we hope you come see us. So all your compartments, all your outside compartments will lock and unlock right here. And your first bay is going to be your pass-through bay. Nice big door that opens up. We use manual slide-out trays. They carry about 1,000 pounds of stuff each. That locks right there. Nice thing about these X3s is these doors will lock in the open position, so you're not depending on the struts to keep the door up for you when you're accessing this. So to release it, that goes with any of these doors that come up like this. To release it, up with the lock here, pull it down, locked. It's pretty solid. I'll do that again on this one. Get a shot of the hinge work. Can you get a shot from the side? That's stout. Look at that hinge work that's made to last. This one also features an outside TV. So again, we've got 2 satellite dishes on here, in motion, and a Winegard Traveler. Lately, we've been putting a lot of Starlink systems on them, on our coaches too. And we'd love to talk to you about that. That makes, you know, with what's going on, everybody wants to be on the internet these days and work mobily and work mobile. And that Starlink's turned out to be a good deal for you know, for that part. Slide tray. You heard that generator, you might have heard that generator running. This is where it is. It's a 20 kW PowerTech diesel generator. It's all insulated for heat and noise. It's all been serviced. It's, you know, it's had its recommended services. It's this door comes off too. Got an auxiliary air compressor with a hose. Got a 203 gallon, I believe, fuel tank. Access here or the other side. This is your hot water heater. Radiator for the generator. It's got a Webasto boiler on it. The Webasto boiler gives you humidified coach heat. It's one of the heat sources. You got, in addition, you have heat pumps in your roof areas that are good down to about 40 degrees. And then you've got electric baseboard heat. And then of course an automotive for the cab, you know, a dash heating and air conditioning system for the dash, or for the cab. Chassis batteries underneath here. Pull that again. There we go. For those of you that don't know, Prevost is a Volvo owns Prevost, and that's a D13 Volvo engine in there. It's 500 horsepower. 1750 torque, got plenty of power to get you going down the road. You won't be the first one up the hill, but it won't embarrass you either. It takes power to get you going, it takes power to stop you. This is driving these around. I think we were in, I don't know, 20-something states last year driving these things around with shows and rallies and whatnot. It'll go 70, 75 all day long. It's governed at 75, but why go faster? Your tires are only rated for that. So be safe and just cruise down the road. You'll really like the ride. Your belts, you've got a diagram here on the that shows you what your belt routing is. Prevost and Emerald are very good about labeling things. So if you do have a question, there's Prevost Action Services, which you'll have an 800 number for, and the Emerald service line, which you'll have an 800 number for their build out. So there's always support for you going down the road in North America. That's nice to know, I would think. 20,000 pound hitch. We tow a Grand Cherokee, but some people tow stackers, or you take your toys with you. 20,000 pound hitch does the job just fine. Access was really nice in there, wasn't it? You can see the whole thing. Now we get to the shade. See, your slides are a flush fit on your slides. The tag lifts off the ground. It's not a steerable tag. It lifts off the ground. You got a really nice wheel cut. You can turn these things for a 45-foot coach. It's very, very maneuverable and it feels like a much smaller vehicle when you're driving it because it is so solid. This is what we really upgraded. Before this it had a bank of AGM batteries. These are Lion's automotive grade lithium batteries. We upgraded the inverters to the Freedom inverters. So it extends your time that you're able to use lights and so forth inside the coach. It gives you the opportunity to run a roof air when you're going down the road without having to turn your generator on. That's a real nice upgrade there for hear how solid that was? I mean, these things are incredible that way. Your plumbing bay. Got a 110 powered water pump, 12 volt backup, accumulator tank, whole house water filter system. Your freshwater hose is on a reel. Got automatic drain valves, drain dump. Do that right here. You turn on an auxiliary pump here. This is a power reel that will extend out, and when it's with a switch, it's either out, in. It coils up in that reel there. It's called a Glendenning power reel. So if you want to see any of this stuff in detail, we invite you to come to our dealership in here in Frederick, Colorado. This coach is currently located there, and we can go into a lot more of this stuff in detail with you. And like I said earlier, I said a couple of times, when you're driving one, you take one for a drive, you'll really like it. This is the gravity fill right here for if you just want to stick a hose in to fill your tank. Got nice sizable tanks, well over 100 gallons, probably in the 60 gray and black, two separate tanks. I got a spec sheet that talks about that. Again, see, flush fit slide, no flanges, Prevost patented windows. Also, these windows here, the windows with the bar on them, those windows open up. Same in the stateroom. Those windows open up. So if you like to get fresh air, you get a nice breeze through the coach that way. Now this is the other side of bay number one. There's four nice zip D chairs there. And this is part of the motor for the electric slides. So if something happens, there's, once again, Emerald service line, Prevost Action Services. There's a procedure you go through, and the last step is putting your drill motor on here, and it'll bring the slide in. So you're not going to get stuck. Our goal is to keep you on the road. That's Emerald's goal, that's Prevost's goal, is to keep you on the road and out of service centers. But having said that, we're there when you need you to, or when you need us too. So. I was talking about how well things are labeled. I mean, this is all your relays that pertain mainly to the vehicle portion of this. Headlights, mirrors, washers, marker lights, all those kinds of things. And access to all those relays is right through here. So you can see how things are labeled. You don't have to be a rocket scientist, you just have to have a phone and call and say, hey, they'll say, I want you to look at this bay. Once you've told them what your problem is, I want you to look at this bay, look at this and go, well, okay, let's try that and see, you know, it's things like that when you build it right the first time, that make it really nice and make it last. Like I said earlier, you don't you can't buy a reputation. You got to earn it day in and day out. And for a company that's been doing it for 100 years, and for Emerald that's been doing in the conversion business for over 25 years, that says something. You should look at one of these. So we've kind of walked around the outside and the inside of this bus today. Like I said, it only has 35,000 miles on it. We sold it originally to one of our good customers, and then things changed in their life, so we got it back from them, and then a gentleman from Nebraska came in a regular built coach one day in the service line. And he said, what's that? And, well, it's a Prevost. He says, you want to drive it? Well, he drove it, and then he bought it. And he liked it so much, now he's upgraded to a brand new Prevost. So it's here, it's available. My name's Brad, I'm the Prevost rep. Come see us if you're interested at all. There's all kinds of ways to RV in this world. This is a nice way to tour around North America. North America is a big continent. You can carry your stuff with you. You can stop in any region you want, unhook your Jeep or unhook your tow car. And it's your beach home, it's your mountain home, it's your desert home. It's your home in the South, it's your home in the West. If you want to see what America has to offer, what North America has to offer, this is a good way of doing it. Prevost, Emerald. Thanks for your time. Look forward to hearing from you.